Hello everyone, I hope you are safe and sound. And I know it's been a while because I was pretty sick. And this is going to be the last video before the summer break for me because my doctors had asked me not to use mobile or the computer for so long. Today in learning or teaching English, I am going to address uh, those who are interested in learning or teaching English. And we are going to talk about the role of personality in making a teacher who he is or who she is. When I talk about personality, I talk about the masks or the personas every one of us, like always in every situation, because when you are at home it's very different from when you're working or when you are having fun with your friends, when you are being romantic with your husband or your boyfriend girlfriend. So if you want to learn or to teach English, you have to pick up the right persona, which means you have to pick up the right personality. The right personality for a teacher has to be himself. Has to be himself because learners or students know if you are faking it, and know if you are trying to sound nothing like who you are. That's first. So it's important to be ready to plan your lessons also, uh, but also like reflect who you are and reflect love within the lessons. Reflect love within the lessons, which means you have to get ready for every lesson you make. You have to let the students know that you are making this with love, and you have to put something of yourself in that. That's number one. Number two, again, for the learner. If you are learning any language, try to put the suitable persona for it. How? Uh, I can't remember. I've read I've read in teaching by principals that students are afraid of making mistakes or of hurting their egos. So it's okay if for example your student's named John, make him be called Jaden, or maybe if your student's called Abdullah, let's turn him to Jude. Why? Because you are building a character who's helping him or her to learn better and to detach from being afraid from mistakes, afraid from being hurt or being laughed at. Again, here when we talk about the learner of English or the learner of any language, we talk also about the filter. And again, here I'm telling you, if your students don't love you, they are not going to learn anything. So try to be lovable and try to attach what they learn to what they live. So again, back to the students, or back to the student here. If you want to learn any language, English, French, Hebrew, Mandarin, whatever, you need to put it or to integrate it in your life, and of course to have your mind set for it. Because okay, if you want, for example, to learn English, start with saying this: I can speak English, and I speak English. Yeah, you can make mistakes, you are going to make mistakes, but still you are speaking English. The other thing is that the other thing is that um, I always encourage peripheral learning, and also uh, making the language reflecting yourself as a learner. and there is no harm in, doing some kind of comparative learning between your L1 language and L2. And to finish this video, I'm going to be back to the teachers and let's. I'm not going only to tell you to use a lot of high technologies. Uh, yeah, it's very useful to be used, but how about the use of realia? Let me give you an example. For example, when we talk about recipes, we're not going to talk about recipes like out of a vacuum. It can bring a range of vegetables, and you start like bit by bit cooking and introducing. It's like Shumisha style, but in English. So they're going to rely on themselves uh, and to learn more, like really or more reality like English. Bye bye. Bye bye.